To achieve the possible, we must attempt the impossible again and again. Love your suffering. Do not resist it. Do not flee from it. It is only your aversion to it that hurts, nothing else. Knowledge can be communicated, but not wisdom. You can find it, live it, and you can listen to these quotes by Hermann Hesse to learn how to communicate and teach true life wisdom. Youth ends when egotism does. Maturity begins when one lives for others. When you like someone, you like them in spite of their faults. When you love someone, you love them with their faults. Loneliness is the way by which destiny endeavors to lead man to himself. Only the ideas that we really live have any value. You are only afraid if you are not in harmony with yourself. The true profession of a man is to find his way to himself. Opinions mean nothing. They may be beautiful or ugly, clever or foolish. Anyone can embrace or reject them. The deity is within you, not in ideas and books. Truth is lived, not taught. All high humor begins with ceasing to take oneself seriously. Seriousness is an accident of time. It consists of putting to higher value on time. In eternity there is no time. Eternity is a moment, just long enough for a joke. You must find your dream, then the way becomes easy. One never reaches home, but wherever friendly paths intersect, the whole world looks like home for a time. What you call passion is not a spiritual force, but friction between the soul and the outside world. We can understand one another, but each of us can only interpret himself. Man is an onion made up of 100 integuments, a texture made up of many threads. It is not our purpose to become each other. It is to recognize each other, to learn to see the other and honor him for what he is. Lack of friends is a sign that a man has many hobbies and time. Words do not express thoughts very well. They always become a little different immediately after they are expressed, a little distorted, a little foolish. Some think that holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Faith and doubt go hand in hand. They are complementaries. One who never doubts will never truly believe. Theory is knowledge that doesn't work. Practice is when everything works and you don't know why. When you like someone, you like them in spite of their faults. When you love someone, you love them with their faults. Fate and character are different names for the same idea. A house without books is a poor house. Even if beautiful rocks are covering its floors and precious wallpapers and pictures cover its walls. Happiness is a how, not a what, a talent, not an object. People with courage and character always seem sinister to the rest. Everything becomes a little different as soon as it is spoken out loud. In every truth, the opposite is equally true. A truth can only be expressed and enveloped in words if it is one-sided. Each man's life represents a road toward himself. An attempt at such a road, the intimation of a path. No man has ever been entirely and completely himself. Everyone can reach his goals if he is able to think, if he is able to wait, if he is able to fast. Chaos demands to be recognized and experienced before letting itself be converted into an order. If we can make a person happier and more cheerful, we should do it anyway, whether he asks us to or not. Those who cannot think or take responsibility for themselves need and clamor for a leader. Seeking means to have a goal, but finding means to be free, to be receptive, to have no goal. Every politician in the world is all for revolution, reason, and disarmament, but only in enemy countries, not in his own. No one marries for the sake of having children. However, when a person has children, they will force him to change. And in the end, he will see that everything was done only for them. Those who are too lazy and comfortable to think for themselves and be their own judges obey the laws. Others sense their own laws within them. So think more and talk less. We have collected these quotes by an author, Hermann Hesse, whose quotes are the mirror which allows us to examine our own identity in a world which has become more materialistic and in which we tend to look for temporary pleasures.